Voila, you've got the GT350 emblem, which looks so cool. Mine is just a Mustang. Hey guys, welcome to Red50. Thank you for tuning into another video. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. So in today's video, we're going to be learning how to change your Sync 3 theme on your Ford equipped vehicle. For this to work, you are going to need a vehicle or Ford vehicle with a Sync 3 and above system. I'm going to be using my 2019 Mustang GT as an example, which has the Sync 3.4 system. I've had my 2019 Mustang GT for 2 years and I did not know you were able to do that with this little hack. For this little hack to work, you're going to need to access the hidden menu of your Sync 3 system, which I did not know that was even a thing on my 2019 Mustang GT that I have owned for 2 years. So in this video, we're going to be looking at how to access this hidden menu so you are able to change your themes and look at some of the themes that Ford has offered within the Sync 3 system. There is one downside by accessing the hidden menu and then changing up the themes, but we will discuss that later in the video. Alright, so to start off, let's get into the car. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to go ahead and turn the car into this on position and not really start it. You can start it up if you wanted to, but you don't really have to. I have pushed to start on my Mustang, so we're going to be just tapping this once, but if you have a traditional key setup, you are going to be turning it over just once over and not really starting your car. So let's go ahead and do that. Tap it once. You can see the pony logo that came up. There we go. We don't want to start the car. Now you're going to come over to your Sync 3 screen and locate settings. So you're going to click on settings because we do want to make sure you have Sync 3 and above. Obviously you can tell by the interface, but let's just verify if you're not sure which Sync version you have. We're going to click in general. You want to come up here, click on about Sync. As you can see, I have Sync 3 software version 3.4. By the way, if you guys are stuck on an older Sync 3 version that is not 3.4 and you want to get this entire new interface, I do have an in-depth tutorial which is very easy to follow, which will allow you to upgrade to Sync 3.4 and get access to this new user interface and just a lot more responsive system than Sync 3, 3.3, whatever you have currently. Okay, now that we've verified that we do have Sync 3 equipped car, we're going to locate the skip track button on your infotainment system, which is here in my case, and you also want to do the same thing on your steering wheel. So for the Mustangs, it happens to be on the left side of the steering wheel, but in your vehicle it might be on the right side. But either way, as long as you can locate this button, you'll be fine. Now what you're going to want to do is hold this button and that button simultaneously for a couple seconds. This is going to access the hidden menu that we just talked about, because like I said, you do need to access the hidden menu before you can change the theme on your Sync 3 system. It's going to be hard to do it while I'm recording, but let's give it a shot. As you can see, I've got my both hands here. As you can see, it has worked. It's doing a speaker test. You can skip that if you wanted to, but it takes only a couple seconds. Voila! This is your hidden menu on your Sync 3 equipped cars. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to go directly to how you can change the theme on your Sync 3 equipped car. So we're going to go to testing settings. And here you can see theme. I obviously have the Ford Mustang, which has the pony on the startup and the shutdown animation. But if you click here, you've got all of these different ones. You've got Ford ST, RS, Raptor, Shelby R, and even some of the Lincoln ones, which is very cool. So if you do have a Lincoln system, Sync 3, you can definitely change it to different ones here. So let's say if I want the Shelby one, how we can do that. If I click here, you can see now I have selected Ford Shelby. Now I'm going to turn off the car and then see if the theme change worked. Voila, you've got the GT350 emblem, which looks so cool. Mine is just a Mustang, but we got GT350. Now let's try a different one. We had the Ford Shelby. Let's pick up, I don't know, what would be different? Raptor would be kind of cool. It does take a little bit of time because of diagnostics mode, so it can be a little bit laggy. Alright, so you can see we have selected Ford Raptor now. Here we're going to turn off the car. Ha! We got Ford Raptor now, guys. It's a Mustang Raptor. That is pretty cool. Now let's talk about the downside that I mentioned earlier. So this is pretty cool. You can get all the different animations. You saw there were so many different animations. Shelby would be probably my favorite to get. But the downside of this is that once you lock your car, since this is a diagnostics tool, it goes away. So right now I'm going to lock my car. Now I'm going to unlock it again. And this has essentially reset everything that we just did. So as you recall from the clip, it was a Raptor one, but let's try it out now. And you can see it's back to the pony logo. So it's kind of a cool Easter egg that you can do, show it to your friends while you're in the car, but as soon as you lock it, you would have to redo the entire process to get that. Well guys, that's how you change the Sync 3 theme on your Ford equipped vehicles. In my case, my 2019 Mustang GT. I think it's pretty cool. It's a little Easter egg that you can kind of mess around with. I would have liked it to stay permanently if you wanted to, but I think you can do it with the 4 scanner too. But if you don't have access to that, you're kind of stuck with just a temporary solution. But nonetheless, it's a very cool Easter egg that Ford has put in their Sync 3 equipped cars. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below on which Sync 3 theme would you rock on your Ford vehicle. And as always, subscribe to Red 50 for more content.